All right.
Salutations, Dufos. This is your fearless leader, the Queen of Shade, coming at you with another presentation. I am still rolling and rolling along with interviews and conversations that with people that interest me, inspire me, and I am enjoying it a lot. I'm getting to have a lot of conversations that I don't get to have when I'm filming myself and putting out videos. So this offers a different side. It allows you to see me chat and conversate with people that I want to talk to. So, with that being said, I have a very special treat for you now. I have a young man by the name of Jovon Joseph, right?
That's correct.
But Jovon Joseph is known as something else. You want to tell them what you're known as, or should I say, can I say
You can
it?
absolutely
Oh,
say.
good. I get to say it. All right. I get to say it. Jovon Joseph is an adult entertainer, but it's not just that's not the only thing he does. But he goes by the name of Daddy Cream. I have never called a man daddy in my life, and today, for the very first time, I'm bringing to you a daddy, Daddy Cream. So say hi, Daddy.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm honored. Thank you. I
You're
appreciate it.
welcome. How are you
What's
today?
going on, everybody? I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a time difference there. I'm on the East Coast, you're on the West Coast.
Yeah, I'm a West Coast boy over here.
Were you
So,
born there?
yep, California, born and raised.
Oh, really? Oh, so like, are you in the big city? Like, where are you located?
So no, now I actually just recently moved back.
Mm-hmm.
Had a house out in Arizona, but I
Right,
was um, going through a divorce and all of that. So
right.
now I'm back in a city where my daughter lives, and
Mm-hmm.
essentially located in California, but I'm from the Bay Area. So
Okay, okay. So you done gave us a lot of things. Now I gotta ask you questions, but I'm not gonna touch. I'm not touching. Yeah, I don't. I'm not messy. I don't touch divorces, honey. We know if it don't work, it don't work, and you move on. So
praise God,
I
yes.
do like the idea though that you're a daddy, a real daddy.
Thank
You
you.
have
Yeah.
a daughter. How old is your daughter?
She's 11. She's in the sixth grade. I
Oh,
had her at a young age, and if it weren't for her, like my life would be totally different because she got me together. So,
oh. They say girls do that for fathers. They do
yeah.
say that. They say that girls get if that you feel it. Like, do you remember the first time you held her?
Oh yeah, I was there in the room when she was born and stuff, and I cut the umbilical cord, and the very
Wow.
first time I held her, actually, her eyes, like, I didn't know that babies, like, their eyes don't open,
Right.
and like their eyes are like glued, and I was holding her and I was looking at her like, wow, this is my baby, but at the same time I was like, wow, I can't see my baby's eyes, like, it was just one of those young father moments, but
Oh, and she's now in the sixth grade. Wow,
yeah.
that's a long time. The reason why I started with your daughter is because on your social media, you post your daughter, you post doing daddy daughter things, living a real life, making memories. And that I think is just so beautiful. And I
Yeah.
wanted to talk to you get the opportunity to tell you that I truly appreciate your posts and I appreciate the stance that you have in your life. Like you have a real life. I keep trying to get people to understand that entertainers are people too.
Yeah.
I keep trying to get people to understand that, and I keep
Don't.
driving home this message that entertainers are people too, and it's just oh my god. So I'm gonna leave that alone for a second because you're a man of many talents. You wrote a book.
I did.
You did.
I sure did. Javon
But
Joseph, the truth behind it all.
yes,
I
can you
did.
give us a synopsis about what your book was about?
Absolutely. I wrote the book basically to give an insight for my fans, a deeper look on, because, like you said, they don't know the difference between entertainers and real life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wanted to give an insight on, how I was raised, the things I
Mm-hmm.
went through, the things I overcame, and so forth. So it's really just about a young kid who was lost and didn't
Mm-hmm.
really have the home training or the home discipline I feel that you
Mm-hmm.
needed, and I was just out running in the streets, and so I dive into that, and I talk about the experiences and how I came out about being gay, and
Right.
um, how I came out about having my daughter, and all of,
Mhm.
you know, it was just really a way to connect with my fans on a personal level, and to hopefully inspire a lot of people to really
Mm.
live their truest self, because
Mhm.
people are I've witnessed it, and people are so caught up with stigmas and
Yes.
what the next person thinks about them or something, and so I
Yeah.
really push in my book to just thrive, to be the best version of yourself, and you know, so hopefully I accomplished
You
that.
did. You did. I still have to get the book. I read the synopsis. I knew what it was about, but I
Yeah,
just wanted you to say
you should.
it.
Thank you. You should definitely dive into it. It's even, I'm telling you, even some of the closest people to me, they read the book and
And
they've
didn't
been
even know those things about you.
absolutely
Yeah. And then they were like,
oh
oh my
my God,
God.
absolutely.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, in writing a book, was that process hard? Like, because having to talk about how you lived, because let's face it, I grew up in the projects. I did. I grew up in the projects of North Philadelphia. It was very difficult because of my grandmother being a teacher. I got the opportunity to move to the suburbs, but it still was like problems in the home.
Of
You know,
course.
so did you find that having to revisit all of that childhood, was it traumatic? Or were you good? Did your parents try to give you a normal life, no matter, like, what was it
It was
like?
for me, it was very therapeutic. Like
Mm-hmm.
when I was done, I was finally like, okay, it's out there. Like, because there were so many questions as to why, who, what, where. And so I was like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's out there. So I feel like I was relieved, but I was probably talking about it for a good 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
And then I started writing it. I was a good 3 or 4 chapters in, and then I lost what I had wrote. And
Oh.
so then I got married, and then I started over, and then I was just in a different place when I
Right.
started this, the book that's actually out. But
Mhm.
I'm glad everything happens for a reason.
Yep.
And I'm glad that, it happened the way that it did. But once I actually committed to, okay, I'm going to get this done, it probably took like a good year to year and a half from start to
Mhm.
finish.
Well,
So
I'm glad you told me that, because I got books to write. And
it's,
people keep
we all
asking, and I'm just like, I don't have the time. Like,
yes.
but you're right. Like, even.
You just gotta.
Mhm.
How I did it, I just had I don't mean to cut you off,
No,
though.
no, no, go ahead.
You just gotta have like back in your elementary days when you're writing whatever you're writing, and you got to start with the circle web.
Uh-huh.
I still
Uh-huh.
have the blueprints upstairs,
Oh
like,
my
and
God.
that's just how I started. I was like, okay, chapter one's gonna be this, chapter one's gonna, or chapter two, and then once I have that, you just gotta dissect. Okay, what specifically in those chapters are you going to talk about? And then
Mhm.
once you have the basics, then everything else just starts to flow. But it
Wow.
takes a lot to actually put the pen to paper. So
Yeah, yeah, it does. And I like that, because especially when you have a lot of life to live, like when you've lived a lot,
oh yeah,
it then is like you got to coordinate it all, and you got
oh
to
yeah,
timeline it. And when did this
yeah.
happen? When
Timeline's
did that
very.
happen?
Mhm.
Can we expect another book from you now that you're getting?
You know what? Absolutely, absolutely
Mm-hmm.
can.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I've already thought about the title, and I want
Okay.
it to be Jovon Joseph, Life After
Mm-hmm.
Marriage. And
Mm-hmm. How long did your marriage last? I just.
on paper, 2.5 years.
Okay.
And but that's a whole, like, literally we were married after 4 days, and it was really quick.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot to it that a lot of people don't know about. And I do have
Right.
a podcast, and I have opened up on my podcast, but
Hmm.
there's more.
What's the
There's
name
a
of your podcast?
to be said. Javon Joseph, The Truth Behind It All.
Where can we find it?
That's on Spotify, and
Okay.
there's actually a nighttime version as well called All Things Sex with Daddy Cream. So
Oh, yay.
I
Tell
talk.
us where we can find it. That's on Spotify?
That's on Spotify
Oh,
as
we're gonna have to
well.
go over to Spotify.
Yeah, if you go on my Instagram, the link's in my bio, so it's
Okay, good.
there.
And I'm gonna make sure I put all the links under this video too, because this video is gonna go on my website, but first on YouTube as well, to kind of
Oh,
like,
cool.
yeah, to get it out there. People are really enjoying these interviews because they get to see us both in a different light. They get to
Mhm.
hear, what happens. Yes, we do interact, but that's why I said that for a reason. you don't really post a lot on social media.
You don't think so?
No, no.
I
Like
think
I like literally,
that a
I'll
lot.
see things and then, okay, then let me say this. Let me say this. You don't really post a lot on Instagram because
Okay.
Twitter is
Okay,
different.
that's a different story. That's a different story.
Twitter is different.
Yeah.
So tell us, why do you post so much on Twitter?
So Twitter is the moneymaker.
Yes.
I've had Twitter since Twitter was damn near created, and
Yeah.
there's literally people who have seen me come up and see
Yeah.
where I started and to see where I've
Yeah.
come now, and
Yeah.
that's where Daddy Cream is alive
Yeah.
and well on my
Yeah. Yeah.
Twitter. So, and my Instagram is more so like people that I know in real life and like
Mm-hmm.
family and friends, more intimate
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I used to post a lot on Instagram. I used to
Right.
always want to have, get that, but now I just don't have that desire. It's just I'm over social media and
Yeah,
like
yeah. So am I, which is why I'm doing this, because I'm driving all traffic to my
yeah,
website, and yeah,
people
plus
feel funny
Instagram. Yeah,
doing
yeah,
what you're saying, and it's on your
yeah.
own platform. So
Yes.
you get
Plus
blocked
Instagram.
or
Yeah, you don't get blocked. Exactly. You took it right out of my mouth. Yup. You get blocked and censored, and
censored. Yep, you took it out of my mouth. Exactly. This is your platform, and that's
yes, my platform.
like I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want to say. So
Exactly, and not have to worry about it.
yeah.
So let's talk about it. I am a huge fan of yours. I remember when you first came onto the scene. So beautiful, so light.
That like
What are you saying? Like, what are your nationalities? What are you? Let's.
I'm Creole and Italian, but for those who don't know, black
Oh.
and white, like
Oh, Creole and Italian.
my birth.
That's why you're a Creole boy. Okay, okay, okay. But yeah, I remember,
That's
and
why I'm so
you,
light skinned.
yes. But you know what's so funny? You've been popular. You've enjoyed success being an adult entertainer. Is it safe to say that?
It's very easy for me
Mm-hmm.
to be Daddy Cream.
Mm-hmm.
However, I can say I never got into it expecting to be like, oh,
Right.
that's Daddy Cream. Like
Yeah.
people
And
that look
now it's like, oh.
like, yeah, now it's like it's really up there. And
Yeah.
I don't think like I think people the world sees me as a bigger person than I see myself. And I'm
But
not
that's
saying
good.
I don't see myself as a big person because
But
I'm
that's
great,
good. That means
but
you got a good head on your shoulders.
that's
It's really
good.
good when because let them build your statue. Don't build it yourself, you know? Let them build your statue. You just do what you're good at. You just show up and do what you got to do. And
I'm
you
gonna keep
never
performing for
disappoint.
y'all. I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
performing for y'all.
You're
Exactly.
making me do the nasty laugh.
It's what the people like. So,
Yeah.
and I'm good at what the fuck I do.
Yes, you are. You're very good at what you do. So
I'll
tell
take it.
me, you said you got started at an early age.
Yeah.
I don't really, I think I saw the start. So my
So,
question would, go ahead, talk, go ahead,
are you at
talk.
my age?
Go ahead, talk.
I'll be 30
Wow.
next month. So I started when I was 18. 2 months after I turned 18, I started.
What made you, or what helps you decide? Like, how did you just say, I'm just gonna share all this goodness with the world?
I was on fucking porn and the fucking website said, "Oh,
Yeah.
come to here. We'll fly you here. We'll pay you this much." And at that time, I was like, "Okay, my daughter's gonna be born." I was just let out of jail
Right.
because I
At
turned jail.
18.
Yeah, it was just it was a lot going on. Like I turned 18 in jail at that time, and so once I
Uh-huh.
was released, I needed money before my daughter was born. And
Mm-hmm.
but that's a whole nother story because what they were selling online was not what really happened once I got there and all of that. So.
Oh boy.
And it's all in the book.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't ask. I didn't follow up because I want them to read your book. I'm just going to tease, and they just don't have to read the book but I'm hearing that a lot. I interviewed Deep Dick earlier, And yeah. So, like I interviewed him earlier, a young guy by the name of Trap yesterday. I have Chino Black scheduled. I have Jimmy
you got them
West.
all lined up.
Yes, but get this, I did it on purpose. I did it on purpose
Have like a
because
little set coming out.
yeah, like I wanted the world, because I want the world. One thing about me is, like, on social media, I also built a name, not just with my own content, but I built a name for myself showcasing the most beautiful Black and Latin men in the world. Like, if there anybody on social media, you know that they are because they've been featured on my page. So that has been a thing. And I have some men that I've been showing since MySpace. So, like, I had a guy come on in one of my interviews and thank me for over 15 years of support. Like, when I get involved, I get involved. So, just I got them all lined up because I want people to understand that we are all entertainers. We put the word adult in front of it, but that's no. The point is we are all entertainers. We all look, we all show what we want to show. We all dress exactly. We're all out here trying to be the sexiest, trying to be the hottest, stick your tits out. Oh, I love German Shepherds.
All the love right now, and I just
can't. But we're all doing that. So I want people to understand that we're all entertainers. And and you know what? I would venture to say, you living in California, you probably know a lot of people.
Everyone you just named, I pretty much know. I don't, I know of them, but I do have history with some of them as well. Yes. But yeah, being in California, it's funny. Even when people come here, they see me, they're like, wow, I can't believe you're here. And but I'm like, I get excited when people come and they see me and I'm seeing them and I'm like, I've been wanting to get my hands on you.
He said, I've been wanting to get my hands on you.
Here
okay.
We are.
Well, then I don't feel so bad for the thoughts that I'm having toward you. So now let me stop.
Say what you want, baby. Say what you want. Like, don't
you crazy. You crazy. You're crazy. But no, like, that's the point. Like, we're all working in this together. And what I love is, like, I'm going to bring up another person right now, T.S. Madison. I love her. She's, she started in adult entertainment and she used that money to fund her next venture and her next venture and her next venture. I want people to understand. Yes, like, I want people to understand that nobody, okay, you can help clarify this too. Nobody gets into this to not make money. Like, we get into this thing because we need money. This is because we, like, if you ask, well, people try to get slick. Oh, well, what made you get into? I needed money.
I didn't need ass. I didn't need dick. Okay. I needed money.
Yes, I needed money. That's the whole, like, that's why I don't ask that question, because it's the same. I needed money.
People don't know how to capitalize off their earning, and they don't know how to make investments and prolong that money and expand it to different ventures and stuff. And that's where the fuck up comes.
Exactly.
They want the flashy things and they want to save $30,000 for a BMW, and it's like, nigga, that could be a down payment on a home.
On a house. Because once you're done, you're gonna be living in your car.
Yeah, your paid off car. Woo.
Yeah, you're gonna be woo in the winter time. You better move to California but watch the fires. Like, you're gonna lose it. But that's what I like. Right there, you said it. It made me curious, because you started to talk about, hey, you gotta learn how to stretch that money and lean it to other things. And would you say that you have done that?
Oh, absolutely. 1,000.
Absolutely, because you sit in a beautiful home. I will say that behind you. Look at you. It's just a house.
No, I just moved here, but I love that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like, I didn't come from the hood, but I definitely grew up around the hood, and I have experience and stuff. So I went to high school in Sacramento, and I grew up in the Bay Area. Both are bad places in California. So having what I have now is very humbling, because it's like I was trying to satisfy these needs and wanting these needs, but I was going about it the wrong way and stealing and taking from others and not really earning it, that they had earned it. So now that I can say I've earned it and I've put in the work, and I'm still, you know, learning and wanting to do more for myself and stuff. But
And you will.
and I will. But this is very like it's beautiful. I just yeah.
Yes, it is. And there's also, I can also feel from you a level of peace and tranquility. Would you say that you're happy?
I'm very content with myself and very
Mm-hmm.
confident with myself, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with myself, but life is happening right now, so I'm not
Mm-hmm.
100% happy, and I'm not going to
Mm-hmm.
tell
Life
you.
is happening. And when life happens, you just have to kind of put on your head, your football helmet, and just kind of wait it out, because
I'm
yeah,
embracing
life.
it right now and taking it for what it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll be 30 in January, and I never anticipated to be divorced and all of that stuff. So
Right.
stuff like that
Right.
still it still hurts and resonates with me. So
Mm-hmm. But you know what? Even in that, there's going to be a healing and a
oh,
learning. And
and
I
I've
just,
gone through that right now. So
yeah, and you're going through that right now. I didn't know that. I wouldn't have asked you to talk to me if I had known you were in the middle of, you know.
oh no, the divorce was finalized in June. Like we
Okay.
haven't seen him since March. Like it's
Okay.
literally that part is over and done. It's just the whole I get to psyching myself out like damn,
Yeah.
you're about to be 30 and like the life that you had is no
Yeah.
longer. So but then it gives me a hope and excitement because it's like God's gonna replace that 10 times
Exactly.
with better, and I
Exactly.
the cup is always full in my book. So
Good.
you
Good.
know,
Good. I don't think this
or
was
half
your,
full, I should say.
yes.
Not half
I
up.
don't, I was gonna say, I don't think this was your celebration of your birthday, but I have it somewhere on like videos, because it was on Instagram
Okay.
and you were in another country. I think you were visiting an island or something. And what
Okay.
I loved was the guy, he was trying to give you a shot, but he made you take your shirt off, and he picked you up
Yes.
and turn you upside down. And I was like, who is this doing to this fine ass man? Who is this? What was that experience like? Where were you? And like, what was going on?
Oh my gosh. Me and my best friend since 8th grade. We were
Oh,
fucking in Mexico.
right. Okay.
And I think it was just like a random trip or something. We were in Mexico. We went on a cruise and we went to this place called Beers and something. And
Okay.
not Beers and something, but it's called Beers and I can't think of the name, but
Right.
and yes, they fucking brought us over the shots and they
Yep.
were flipping us over. We were
Yep.
dancing on tables. I
You
would highly,
were.
yeah, I
You
highly
were.
recommend that experience for everybody. But that was also like I have a video. I want to fucking post it on YouTube so bad. My best friend doesn't want to, but like after that, like we were trying to make it to the boat and like we were so drunk and like she like tried to it was a whole mess.
Oh my God. You got to talk her into it. Like, listen, we can monetize this. We can get some money from this. Like, come on, girl. You better come on over here.
That's what I'm saying. Like it would
Yes.
go viral. It really
Yes,
would. It
yes,
really
yes.
fucking
Because
would.
I never, and you're a gorgeous man too. So when he flipped you over, I was like, wait a minute, what is going on over here? Like, I loved it. I got a thrill. I did. I got a thrill. You know how
It
they
was
feel? You
so
said, oh,
fun.
I feel that. Yeah, I got a thrill. I was
And he
like,
was a hot guy.
wow.
He was a hot little. He was a Hispanic guy, hot little
Yeah,
guy.
he was. And that's what I loved about it. He
Oh,
saw you
real.
and he just was like,
And I'm never like submissive. So when like stuff like
right.
that happens, it felt good. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, all right. Do
It's
it
okay,
again.
all right. Do with me what you will. But it
Okay.
was, yeah, like, and that's actually what I see you as. I see you like when I think of you and your brand, I think of fun. I think of fun. Like I do. I think of fun. I don't know why. I just always think of fun. I see you as the type of person that knows how to live life. I do. I see you as a person that, you know, you've got real things going on. You got real things that ground you and keep you, you know, rooted and grounded. And yeah, some things change, but I don't think you will ever, if you decide to go back out there on the market, I don't think you will ever have a problem because come on, it's who you are. Everybody wants you. Everybody wants you. Everybody wants you.
That, but I
It's
feel like
true. Everybody wants you. You're a celebrity.
people are intimidated by me.
Oh, see, I'm not intimidated. I'm like, how you doing?
I need that energy. Okay. gonna embrace who I am and all the things
Right.
that comes that I come with.
Yeah. But you know what? There actually
And
are.
it will, yeah. There
Yeah, I was
are
gonna say there actually are a lot of people out there that will. That like, are you kidding?
maybe I'm just too picky. Maybe I just, maybe I
But you
need
know what? You're allowed to be. You're allowed to be. You're allowed to be. You're a man of the world. You're allowed to be. You don't have to take the first thing comes to you or the first 15 things that come to you your way. You're allowed to be. You've earned the right. You've earned the right. So yeah, keep on. No,
we
if
said
you got a
15 to
list.
try to get out on the market because the whole dating, I mean, I'm definitely open to it, but it's like it to me it's non-existent. Like I'm literally telling you right now, it's like
Wow. So
no
you
one.
real okay, I gotta take that back. You real picky.
No,
Well, what is it that you like? What is it that you like? Like,
I
what is
just
it that?
want somebody that's gonna be honest, and
Mhm.
I like I'm fun. I want
Yeah.
someone who's gonna match my fun. I want someone who's
Yeah.
gonna be spontaneous, but I like someone who's confident and who that you don't have to have all the thing, like it's not materialistic, but you have to
Mhm.
know what you want and you have to be working towards what you want. And
Mhm.
I just feel like in my past I've
Mhm.
just been the one to lead, and I don't want there to be a leader.
Right. You want it
I
to
want
be
it to
side by
be,
side.
yeah.
Yeah.
That people are, it doesn't, I don't know.
No, but the thing about it is what you said, like, and that's what's so funny is because you have seen the world, you do travel, you've met people, like it's like you have the right to say that. And I was just actually saying this well, actually, they said it to me in my last interview because they're polyamorous and pansexual and they love each
Oh,
other. Yeah, they were, and it was it ran over because it was a good one. They were really like just being who they were.
yeah.
And they really helped me to see that you can paint your life to be whatever you want it to be. You really can. You can paint it to be, and you
With
can have,
whoever you want, if that
yeah,
person is,
yeah, yeah,
whatever your relationship is, should be your fucking relationship.
yes,
Who cares if whoever's gonna approve or not?
right, right, right. I agree. Do you
I need
come?
to tune into that episode. That sounds like
Yeah,
it's
it's already. Well, actually, it's not up yet. I'll put it up, and yours is going to go right behind it. Like you're the
okay.
last one of the day. It's
Okay.
snatch my wig off and what's so crazy? We've never like spoken like this before, but you had too much fun. I'm having too much fun with this
We've
interview.
spoken over the years
Yeah,
though.
over the years, but I mean, it was
Yeah.
never like, hey, sit down and let's have a full
Never.
conversation for the whole world to watch.
Yeah, no, never. And I can't thank you enough for wanting me to be on your platform,
Oh,
to get to
please.
know
Like
me more. I appreciate that.
listen, this was a no brainer. It was a no brainer for me. It was
Yeah.
a no brainer. I was like, I gotta get down. Like, yeah. Look at you. So, oh my God. So, all right, let me calm down. See, I'm having too much fun. I'm having too much fun. I'm supposed to be doing my job.
Back to the narrative. Back to the narrative.
No, but that is so true though. Like you can make your life the way you want it to be and
Yeah.
good people and fun. And what the couple said before you was that love is not enough. It's not enough. Like even when you said, oh, they don't have to have this. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They need to have all the other things. What I'm
Well,
saying
yeah,
is,
you're absolutely right. The fuck they do.
yes,
You're absolutely
yes,
right. Yeah.
yes.
They need to have their own
Yes,
version.
they need to
You're
be
right.
independent. They need to be
1000%.
independent. Yeah, they need
1000%.
to be independent so that when you guys link up, it is not me having to drag you or you having to drag me. Like, if you want to get up and go, you should be able to, oh, all right, let's book that. Like,
Right.
like that, you need that. And especially with you, you travel a lot. Where are
Oh,
some of your favorite places to go?
Japan was the most cleanest place that I've been.
Wow.
Fucking prestige. Like it's
Wow.
I went to China, but
Mhm.
I was only there on a layover, but I got to
Okay.
see the Great Wall and slide down the fucking
Right.
thing, and that was like a wonder of the world. So like
Yes.
that was a fun experience. But I love the islands. Anytime you put me on an island, I'm just like
Yes. See, I like islands too because the people are gorgeous, but
the
I can't
people. Yeah,
swim. I can't
yeah, I'm
swim.
in the ocean no ways, girl. Like that's not my thing. Maybe up to my waist or like a little
Right.
photo op or something. But
And
I'm
then
not.
there's sharks.
Yeah,
Like, but get this, I don't swim and I want to go snorkeling.
I've snorkeled.
Oh,
You
really?
can do
Where?
it.
Where? Where?
I snorkeled. Where was it? I think in Mexico and the Bahamas.
Oh, I want to snorkel, because get
I
this,
forgot
I can
so much.
swim a little bit, but when you put them flippers on, I can swim real well. You know, those flipper shoes,
Oh,
I could use, like, I could use those. Like, yeah, I can do, like, I can swim to save my life, but like,
really good swim, man. Oh
I
shit.
they tried to teach me in middle school in, like, what was that, 7th grade? And you know what it was? I just, by
The
that
pool time,
time,
like I feel like I'd be scared. Like that's how
it's the
someone
fear for me. It's the fear. It's the fear being out there. And some
don't
people have the
understand.
opposite reaction. They say that it's freeing. Honey, no, because like I went to, okay, listen here, little story. I went to the Baltimore State Aquarium in middle school, 8th grade. Honey, the minnows were 7 feet long. The fish. I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm 5'11". I'm
No.
like, no, 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 no,
And
no.
that's in an
Like,
aquarium.
yeah,
Imagine you're out in the ocean, okay?
exactly.
Yeah,
With some damn wild ass fish that don't know, oh, these people don't mean me
nothing.
no, these people don't
Exactly.
mean me no harm. Like, I don't
When
have
I
to defend
travel, when I'm on the
myself.
island or something, I'll go on a
Yeah,
boat, but like put me in the pools and the
yeah,
resorts and something,
yeah.
like
Yeah, I'm that way. I'm that way
I
too. Don't, no. I one day I may learn how to swim because I just, I really do want to know what it was
promise
like.
you, I'll teach you how to swim. I would
Oh
love
yeah,
to
you can
teach
teach me.
you.
Yeah, you
If
can
you
teach
come to California, I'll
me.
teach you how to
Hey,
swim,
you
okay?
never know. You
You
never
have
know.
my
I might be.
word. I promise you.
Yeah,
If you come
okay then. You said it. I got
yeah,
it.
I'll
I
teach you
got
how
it.
to
You got to
swim.
teach me how to swim. Okay.
Yeah.
All
If
right.
you gotta
Yes.
go head under, you gotta go all in.
Why you say head under?
You gotta go hard and go home, okay?
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Thinking about it like, maybe I'm not gonna hold you to that now.
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. I'm
I
gonna be
got
good.
you. I'm not gonna let you. I was a lifeguard, so I'm not gonna let you
Okay.
down.
All
I was a
right.
lifeguard for Raging Waters Water Park, so I got
Wow.
you.
So
Okay.
you, yeah.
I'm
So
a
you can
jack of
save
all
me.
trades over here. Okay.
Like me, I've almost drowned 3 times in my life.
Oh
Lifeguards, so I'm used to
no.
lifeguards saving me.
Oh, so you might have a
But you know what's so
traumatization.
crazy? Like literally after every situation, they pull me out of the pool and they're like, "Are you okay? Are you all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and I jump back in.
Oh, child. Like, so
I
you
jump
never
back
had.
in. I jump back in
So what is
immediately.
it like once you reach the part you can't like?
I'm skinny. I'm skinny. I'm skinny,
Maybe I'm
Jovon. I'm
skinny too. I don't want to hear
skinny.
none of
And,
that.
and you know, like I did learn this, that when we float, skinny people, we float like this instead. We float like this instead of like that. And people don't understand that. When they taught me to float, being skinny, what happens is you go to float, and then your body being skinny turns like this, and you keep
And then you go like this.
you keep your arms stretched out. And what I don't like is every time you go to take a breath, you bob until you hold your breath again. That's the craziest thing. Like I want to float like everybody else. I want
Let's
meat
do
on
the
me. I
right way.
gotta.
Maybe you weren't trained the right way. I'm
They
gonna
trained
teach.
me. They were certified, and it was just like every single time I just float like this, just float like this,
Like
and
a
I'm
good
just like
fish.
suspended like a cross. I'm just like, and then every time I breathe, I go down, and every time I go,
And then
I go up. Yeah, like it's just like it was too much. It was too much. But I love to fly. I do love to fly. Now that is cool. Do you like to fly because you go many
I'm
places?
not scared of flying, and people are
Mm-hmm.
like, "How do you sleep on the fly?" I'm like, "Easy, like
Easy, real
smoke a
easy.
blunt and fall asleep."
Yeah, no, I had the privilege of flying to Paris when I was 22 years old to be a fashion model. And I'll never forget, I left Philadelphia in the middle of the night, and we were headed to Heathrow in London first, and then Charles de Gaulle in Paris. But I will never forget waking up over the Atlantic, and like we were above the clouds.
And just seeing the sunrise, and
Yes, and
you're
I
in
was
outer
like,
space, kind of like it's like you're.
yes, it was the most, I never forgot it.
Yeah.
And just to say that, Naomi Campbell, she said in an interview one time that she felt most at home and peaceful on the plane where she was traveling, because she travels all the time.
I feel
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, like, oh my God. And that flight was weird too, because I was wearing something like this too. And going to Paris. And the
Okay.
flight attendants, it was British Airways. They was up there rubbing on my arms and all the flight attendants, the women, oh, you're gonna be
Pre-COVID,
a
of
model.
course.
Yeah, they was like, you're gonna be a model. And they were touching me, and we wish you well, and you're so thin. And I was just like, and I was loving it. I was loving it. I was loving it.
As you should
But
have.
yeah,
You
but
were
oh
called to Paris to go model. You better.
it
Shit.
was fun. It was fun, but like I suffer from mental illness, bipolar type 1, PTSD, and an acute anxiety disorder. So I got there and I hadn't had therapy. I was young. I wasn't on medication. I was young. So like I had to leave. Like but everything that I've done to this point is to take my career, my Black ass back over there.
Nice.
I want to live there. Like I want to
Good.
live.
I was just there in October. I don't Paris. I mean, I'll ever go back for Disneyland. I don't really like Paris, but Europe, absolutely. I do love Europe.
Yes, you're
Get
allowed. You're allowed.
get over to Europe. So
Yeah. Oh my
Italy.
God.
Oh my gosh, Venice, Italy. When I tell you, the best Italian food I've ever had, and I'm Italian. My family cooks. I've had
Yes.
it, but and the island, the people, just for your followers, everybody go visit Venice, Italy, because
Wow. I got invited during Paris Fashion Week. I got invited to the Carnival of Venice. It's a masquerade ball.
I know
And
what Carnival is.
yes, and I'm trying to remember. I think it was in February. I can't remember, but that's why I like Paris, because they're very chic. I'm chic. I like chic stuff. So they were inviting me, and one of the women, she was like an editor in chief of some huge posh fashion magazine, and she was like, I want you to be my date for the Carnival of Venice. And she was like, promise me you'll go. And she was like, I will get you the costume and the masquerade. And yes, and I didn't go. I got sick. Jovon, I got sick. I was like, for many years after coming back, I was like, why the fuck am I here? Like, I just was so like, I found my home and I could. And the thing was, because I was sick the way that I was, the US embassy there had to loan me the money to get home. And because my family, I don't come from a good family. So my family, I'm calling my family, they wouldn't help me. So the embassy lent me the money, but the catch was, when you got back in the States, they took your passport until you paid it off. So, but get this, I think I rested a year. I think I rested a year and then went to work. And the whole reason I worked was so that I could pay off that $1,500 and get my passport back, because I was like, you will not steal my wings. I found my home. Like, I used to go to the gardens every day. I'm chic like that. I love Josephine Baker. She's a big influence on my career. So seeing the chateaus and, the gardens, and I went to the gardens every day, and the people were so nice to me. Now, mind you, I don't speak a word of French except boulangerie, which is bakery.
Yeah.
And like, that's it. Bonjour. Yeah, I know how to say bonjour. Ça va. Like, I know that. But like, I don't, but they spoke English. Yeah. They even told me, if you come here and sing in English, don't sing in French. So you'll make more money. I'm like, okay. Yeah. I have, like, now, and that's the thing, like, that's why I brought, because now that you have this notoriety and you have this, fame, you meet a lot of people. Because I know I did, like, I have friends in Paris that are celebrities, and I mean, like, all over, and they're like, so would you say, okay, here's a question, because we just busted up for the last 10 minutes. Right? We just talking. We talking like ain't nobody watching. Okay. But I'm like, I know they're like, bitch, ask this boy a question. Okay. So would you say, like, without dropping names, would you say that your fame has allowed you to meet many, like, famous people, like prestigious people? Of course so.
A lot of rooms with people. Yeah. Like, wow, like, I'm sitting here with this person. Yes. But those people are just like me. Like, they're people. They're not, they're there to entertain, and then the cameras are off, and whatever the case may be. Or even if they're not entertained, they're just normal human beings as well.
Yes. Yeah, see, that's what the world doesn't understand. Like, these are our brands. This is what we do for a living, so that our kids can go to schools, good schools and colleges and things like that. But honey, when I posted, because I did an interview with Poppy Suave. And I turned around and I took him because he's from Philadelphia. He lives in California now, but he's from Philadelphia, but he went back to California. He was here for Thanksgiving with his family, big Puerto Rican family, you know. So I took him. I hadn't been downtown because I worked so much. I hadn't been downtown in 3 years. So I took him, yes, I took him down to like my favorite Caribbean restaurant. And it had been there for 14 years. I used to live in the area, and it was so good. And the reason why I said that is because I did a video while we were in the restaurant, and I was like, you know, asking him how he liked the food, and he was saying it was awesome. And I had on my backwards cap, and, you know, I had no makeup on, and I had on my hoodie, and people were like, who the hell is that? They're like, who the hell is that? And I'm like, what are you saying? Like, multiple people, I'm like, that's me. And they're like, oh, okay.
They weren't expecting all that.
Yeah, like I'm like, you know,
they were expecting this.
And it's like, no, like you get this. I also mentor. So for $250, I talk to people for 60 minutes. I got a good deal going on. Like I got a good gig going on. Like I'm able to mentor. They see my videos. They know I know what I'm talking about. They pay me. So I turn around, and when I do the calls, it's a video call. So I'm on my phone, and, you know, I have the iPhone, so I click up, and I sit the phone down, and they looking at me like, who the fuck is this? Because I'm in my house robe, you know, like people need to understand that we are human. And I love the fact that we're sitting here talking like humans do, like having an interaction. What's your birth sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
That's why I'm a Libra.
It goes back to the whole water thing. Like I fucking hate water, but I'm a water sign.
Yeah.
I love water, but I hate the ocean. But yeah,
I'm a Libra sun. I'm a Libra sun, Aquarius moon.
So my mother's a Libra, my sister's a Libra.
So then you know how crazy we are.
3 of my best friends are Libras, and you guys are all female, and you guys like
we're going. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to hire our own photography team. So when we go out, let them do all the paparazzi.
Oh yeah, we're not. We don't got time to do that.
You know, because even when I'm, you know, I think about the brands. You know, I want the brands to continue. Yeah. So tell everybody where they can find you.
Well,
online, not for real. See, I knew he was gonna do it. See, I knew it. We having too much fun. I knew where you were going.
I was just about to be like, you know, Google.
Oh, Google me, bitch. Well, you know that's true. I can Google you right now.
Yeah, you
right now.
I don't know.
I think I did. Oh, I did already. I Googled you to get a picture. Yeah.
But no, my Instagram is Jovon Joseph, Jovon Joseph __. And my Twitter is Daddy Cream, CREAAMMM. I know you follow me there too. I know, I be knowing. Oh, look at that. Is that on Google?
Yep.
That's hot.
Look at you. I'm trying to tell you you're famous. I'm trying to tell you you're a celebrity. I'm trying to tell you you're a celebrity. I'm trying to listen. You better know. You better listen. Listen.
Well, I need where's the big bucks?
It's coming. But you know what it is too? I love that you said that, because the only way to really make it is to be in business for yourself.
1,000%.
So like with me saying that, OnlyFans. Tell us what we can expect on that OnlyFans.
Oh yes. Oh, I got some good stuff coming up too.
Really?
Great content creators. And my OnlyFans is onlyfans.com/daddycream, the regular spelling, Daddy Cream.
Okay.
And I got videos on there probably for the last. My OnlyFans is my money maker, so
yes,
there. And you'll find anything from solos to threesomes to
you offer a lot.
Husband up there. Okay.
Wow.
If you want some tea, like it's all there.
Wow. But see, I like that because you're in business for yourself. You offer a lot.
Oh yeah, I can the 9 to 5 and you're gonna get in trouble and you have a 15-minute break.
No, I can't do it.
Not me.
No, I can't do it.
Now I'm a very punctual person, so if I like for instance, today, had I known 1:15, this, like, I would have been on time. Like, when it's business,
It
I'm
was
very
fine. I was
punctual.
late. I was late. The other interview ran over.
No, it's, I was saying that I smoked too much weed. I lost my train of thought. But,
No, you were saying, OnlyFans, and you were talking about going into business for yourself, and it's your money
oh
maker.
yeah, it's just like people like you need to invest in yourself.
Yep.
Like, if you invest in, and that's why I did the book, and that's why I
Yes.
ventured out into candles, and now I'm on my
Yes.
podcast, because there's
Yes.
just, I want to keep going, and
Yes.
hopefully I'll get into reality TV and stuff. I just want
Yes.
to just keep inspiring and
You're gonna do it.
betting on myself.
You're
So
gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. Watch. 10 years from now, we're gonna be laughing in Paris. Because I'm gonna force you to come to Paris.
let's
I'm
talk
gonna
that
force
shit.
you. I'm
Okay.
gonna be like, Cream, you gotta come to Paris. You gotta come
I'm
to Paris.
gonna take you to Amsterdam, or take
Right.
you
Oh
to,
Lord, here we go. I wrote a song, and people don't even know it, but no, well, they know the song, but they don't know why. It
okay.
was called Red Light District.
Oh, for
And yeah, but
Oh.
the way I wrote it, it was he dropped a bomb on me, he lied to me. Red Light District, I'm saying he left me for a working girl. Like, he left me for a working girl because she was better. She was professional. Yeah. So that's how the song goes. But you know what's so funny? Back to segueing, what I was saying is, there are a lot of people who want a professional. Let's just say it like that. There are a lot of people that want a professional. I'm one of those people. I don't want an amateur. I want a person knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do and make me smile. So yeah, like,
a virgin ass coming to me.
he said, I don't want no virgin ass. Okay, so I'm gonna put that back on your list of things. We're compiling this list.
But it's a long one. Okay.
Yeah. So
someone's probably listening to this like, wow, I can't even be a virgin. Like, don't be so shallow, okay?
No, you can't be. No, you can't be a virgin. I'm sorry. Not even for me.
You really can't be a virgin. Like, you can be a bottom virgin. Like that.
Well, I've had that. Yeah, I've had that. Yeah, I never did that before. Okay. There's a viral meme going around, like, where she's like, oh no, oh my God. Like, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my God. You know what's so funny?
Everybody's top has been topped before.
Thank you. Y'all heard it. I didn't even have to say it. Like, listen, I'm a blouse. Blouses are feminine tops. Like, listen.
And they're existent. They exist.
Listen, and you know what it is? We get masculine men.
As bottoms.
Yes, and I love it. Oh my God. When I tell you I love it, I love it. I love it, because you know what it is? People with sexuality as well, it's an extension of who they are. So even with my sexuality, I like to be like, in my life, I'm in control. In my life, I'm the one that is like, that has the reins, that is driving. And, even in my sexual escapades, I love to be the romantic one. I'm the passionate one. I gotta look at you in your face. Like, I gotta, I'm a real.
Yeah, you put it on them the right way. You doing the thing.
Yeah. I'm making sure.
Videos. You must have been watching the Daddy Cream video.
Well, listen, I've learned a couple of things from you. I've learned. Listen, I had to. That's what it's there for. It's education. Yes.
I learned too, when I was watching porn and stuff.
Right. It's education.
Now I will watch others, but I'll watch myself and I get turned on because
yes, because of the character. You know what's so funny? I have that too. When I watch my videos, I get inspired because it's a character and you looking like, damn. And then you have to register. I'm mad.
That's me. Hold on.
Right, exactly. Then you go, wait a minute, that's me. Like, you're like, oh, I wish I said that. And you're like, oh, I did say that.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. I love you.
Relate.
I love you. So you already told us where we can find you. Do you have anything you want to tell these people about you that they don't know?
Well, I've never spoke about my second book or
right.
to it
I'm gonna be
publicly.
looking for it too. I'm gonna be looking this
That
up.
was that, but no, I would just love, please, you guys, go read that book. It's very inspiring. It really does touch,
Yeah,
I was very close to my grandmother, and I talk about cancer and how I lost her
yeah.
to that, and
My
very,
condolences.
a lot of a lot of gay Black men were
Mm-hmm.
raised by their grandmothers, or
Mm-hmm.
Black women, like, or something. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it can. My grandmother was Italian, but she
Mm-hmm.
still raised me and my older sister, who are
Mm-hmm.
two Black kids,
Yep.
and yeah, it's very relatable to a lot of people.
Yes,
So
it is. Yes, it is. My grandmother's downstairs, counting on me to get us out of here. She like, baby, it's almost time to move to Vegas. You ready? You got the money?
ready to come.
Yes. Oh my God. Let me stop because look, ours ran over too. It don't matter. So thank you so much for coming on. And I think you have my number. I gave you my number. We never did that part before. Yeah, I gave you my number. So now you have it. Text me.
I thank you, because this is your platform, and you were wanting for people to get to know me, and
Yes.
and you being inspired, or
Yes.
whatever, by me. And so I thank you for having me. So
My
if all of
absolute.
that just made sense.
It makes sense. It makes sense. But the funny thing is, I was inspired, like all of you, I'm inspired to be who I am because of you guys. You guys allowed me, now listen, coming from a religious home, you guys taught me that it was okay to express myself sexually. You guys taught me that it was okay to love a man, or to just like a man, or to want to just sleep with a man, like, and do it right, explore. You guys were there for me, and that gave me confidence, because if you put it down, you're confident in every other area of your life. Confidence is something, like like you're confident. You're like, I got this, because you can handle it. So yeah. Okay, I gotta ask you right before I go. You have been around for a long time, not around the block, for a long time. See, I wasn't about to shade you.
Okay.
You have been around. You are a staple in the industry. We know you. So this is the thing. Who has been your most favorite co-star to work with? Say their name. But they porn name. Don't say their real name.
Absolutely. Jason Zhu.
Oh my God. I got him booked. He's booked too.
That's my sweetheart. That's my,
I love him.
Such a sweetheart. He's and I know, he's public about his personal life.
Yes.
Or certain aspects and stuff.
Yes.
Really, I really like Jason. So
yes. Oh my God. I can't believe you said him. You both too. Like, when in this whole industry, when I think of who I need to go to, who I need to be, who I need to see, I go to you two. I go to you two. You two you offer something different. There's a glow. There's a glow. And I don't just mean because you're a light bright. I don't just mean because you're a light bright.
I get it. I know.
There's a glow. So yeah, so Jason, I'm waiting. We have to get a day. We're trying to get a day, but he said yes already. So
good. Yeah, he's a great guy. He'll be fun too. He'll crack you.
Why don't you just marry him?
Wow, put me on the spot.
Wait, don't answer. Listen, I know. Don't answer. I just did that to put you on the spot. Don't answer. Don't answer. Don't look at you. I stumped you. All right, yo, we're gonna go.
Thank you for having me again.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming on. I had a great time. This is a great way to end the day for me. So say goodbye to all of my followers. Goodbye, y'all.
Guys. God bless. Come on, the truth behind it all.
Right. And OnlyFans, Daddy Cream.
Daddy Cream, yeah.
That's right. The moneymaker. Yes. All right. I'm ending.